So in this video, we're going to be talking about the food and the entertainment on the MSC Magnifica. So let's first talk about the buffet. So I got to give it props for having really yummy soft serve ice cream. Would you believe me when I told you it was available from noon to 5 p.m. every day? Yeah, it was good. It was really good. But yeah, deal breaker. This was my immediate lunch on the ship. The buffet was interesting. It had a lot of variety. I will give them props there. The buffet had a ton of variety. So where they won was variety. It was hard to find something you didn't want to eat. But the food just was not up to par. They were serving Eggo waffles for breakfast for their waffles. They were clearly serving, those frozen silver dollar pancakes you can get from probably Eggo or whatever that supplier is. Bacon was not properly cooked in the morning. Nothing was really properly cooked. It was cooked to the point where it wouldn't give you food poisoning, most likely. But nothing tasted great. It tasted like banquet hall food for the cheapest vendor you could find for your vow renewal ceremony. I just was not impressed. The pizza was just okay. The pizza wasn't even that great. I mean, it was a good late night bite. And yes, I think people say that pizza tastes amazing because they're comparing it to the rest of the crap that they've been tasting the rest of their cruise. I really think that's it. Every single drink station, including the juice stations, which the water and ice stations are next to, had a horrible smell coming out of it. It was disgusting, and it really made me concerned about the water I was drinking. And the buffet was not that good. Now, it really hit the spot sometimes. Like, they had hot dogs, they had omelet stations. All their desserts were kind of just that nasty, gelatinous top layer type of dessert. Just was sad. I came on there with a sweet tooth. I think I lost weight. Also, not a hand washing station in sight. I went off the ship with adenovirus. My 4-day cruise has turned into a 16-day adenovirus. So I'm going to have to give the buffet 2 out of 5 stars. Thumbs down. Thank you, MacBook. Do better, MSC. Let's talk the main dining room. So the main dining room, I ate probably just as much as I ate in the buffet. The main dining room was definitely an interesting experience. Now, the serving experience was phenomenal. Kenneth from Kenya, I love you so much. You were an amazing server. If you have Kenneth, you are blessed. He was amazing. Now, as a solo traveler, I was expecting to be sat with other solo travelers, but I was not. I was sat at a 10-person table with couples. I was very concerned about that, but it turned out MSC did an amazing job. They sat me with a group of 20 to early 30-something couples, and that was an ingenious move on their part. I asked all their ages. It was 23 to 33-year-olds, and we got along so well. I made amazing friends on that cruise, so it was so smart to not put me with other solo travelers because the only solo travelers I met on that cruise were older people. Props to MSC for doing that. So if you're a solo cruiser, you'll be with people your age. Me on the first night, looking posh. The first thing I had was the Caesar salad. Now, there was not much rotation in the main dining room. A few things rotated, but a lot stayed the same. I got the Caesar salad every night as my appetizer. The Caesar salad was good. Can't really mess up a Caesar salad, but it was good. The plating wasn't the best, but it was good. Now, the salmon was good, but it had no flavor. You can see it when I pulled the skin off, and the veggies had no flavor either. I mean, it looked very flavorful. It looked very seasoned, but it had no seasoning on it. And it's kind of starting to live up to the MSC reputation of their food tasted like nothing, tasted like air and water. So yeah, I had to put a bunch of seasoning on it. And then that is Grandma's chocolate cake, which was very good. So that was very yummy. And don't worry, a face rating is coming at the end for the main dining room. Now, the next day, I was in the main dining room. This was a sea day, and this was the tour de brunch. So this was actually like 12:30, and they were still serving brunch. It was their international brunch and lunch. And so they had this menu of, very cool international foods, but it wasn't that international, really. It was very local feeling. Honestly, the grilled cheese was just 2 American cheese slices slapped together. It really wasn't even melted. It was not grilled, really. And the soup was very, very oily. It felt like it came right from a bag. It wasn't even heated up. The French toast was also room temperature, so That's a thumbs down for me. The next night, I had the red snapper. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. It was so, so good. Yeah, it was just great. So yummy. I had the Caesar salad again, which was fine. And I had the cheesecake, and the cheesecake was good. I ordered another one because I was really struggling to find sweets on the ship, given that the sweets in the buffet were just horrible. And then the second one had a lot of sweat on it, as if it had been sitting in an improperly ventilated refrigerator for a while. So, yeah. Now, the third night, I had the Caesar salad. I didn't picture it because I was getting bored of taking pictures of my freaking Caesar salad. I had the something Italian pasta, and it was just fine. It was just fine, and I don't remember anything about it besides this photo. But I had to share this photo of the lamb chop because everyone at my table who ordered the lamb chop got this humongous cut of a lamb chop, and it just is beautiful in every way. So if you're on an MSC Magnifica sailing, get the lamb chop. I was not that impressed with the main dining room. I mean, the maitre d', the waiter, the assistant waiter, they were great. Can't say anything bad about them, but the food, not good. So I'm going to have to give this 2.5 faces out of 5. Sorry. I mean, it's 0.5 faces better than the buffet, so it is a step up, but still the food wasn't that good. I mean, for the price you're paying, it's better than nothing. And it's, it's still a good deal, I think, with the $100 a night I paid or such, but yeah, the food wasn't like I was dying to eat dinner. I was actually kind of dreading dinner, but what can you ask for with a cheap cruise? I still enjoyed the time, and I still enjoyed my meals somewhat. So yeah, let's move on to entertainment. After dinner, I went to my first entertainment show. It's the Rock and Roll Tribute Show. So let's talk about entertainment. So I was really impressed with the entertainment on the ship. If you go on the MSC Magnifica, you are in for a treat. I think for the price that they are charging for tickets for the MSC Magnifica, the entertainment, the quality is way above the price that you are paying for your ticket. The first night I saw the Rock and Roll Tribute Show, I wasn't really sure what to expect because it was billed as an 80s rock and roll tribute show. So I thought, I'm 25 years old. I wasn't really sure if this is going to be up my alley. And I thought there's some kids on the ship, not a lot, but a few. So I thought, maybe this isn't that family friendly. I don't know how many people are going to like this. It was great. Everyone was blown away. And there weren't that many people for the first 7:30 seating, which is what I went to. And you know what's funny? The next few nights, the show's filled up. So I think word got around the ship that the show was amazing. And there were only 4 singers, and there were like 6 dancers, and they were doing everything. I got to give them huge props. Now let's put in a clip of the I Love Rock and Roll. It was just phenomenal. Oh my gosh. I gave them standing ovations every night. The next night, the singers and dancers were back to do a movie song tribute show. And again, I wasn't really sure, what is this? I don't know. But I was so blown away the night before that I thought, okay, I'm sure that it's going to be great. And it was amazing. Oh my gosh, there was this one woman who was on the older side, and she was very little. And you'll see her singing Age of Aquarius. Let me insert this now. Let me insert a few more clips so you guys can really see what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing. And there were like probably 15 costume changes over 45 minutes, 50 minutes. And it was just phenomenal. Now, another thing I want to say is that our cruise director came out every night and he did a 15-minute bit before each performance. So he got up on the stage and he would usually bring someone on stage with him, a willing volunteer, and he would do a funny little bit with them. Let's see a clip of that.
All right, so lovers, I want you to look at each other in the eye. Repeat after me. Both of y'all look at each other in the eye. Say, baby, this cruise is going to be a great cruise. We're going to have some fun.
He was great. He really got the crowd jumping, and he was a great cruise director. He would talk about what we were doing the next day at the port, give some advice, talk about it. It was great. Now, the third night, the singers and dancers got a break, and we had Rondell Sheridan. So I didn't know his name, but I knew his face. He is Raven Baxter's dad from That's So Raven. Now, I was shook to my core. I could not believe that we had Raven Baxter's dad on our freaking cruise ship. No way did I pay $450 for my ticket, and I got Raven Baxter's freaking dad on my cruise ship. He was so funny. He did not mention once about That's So Raven. He didn't talk about it one time. So I think he is probably done. He's probably sick of that. And actually did a family-friendly comedy show at 7:30 and 9:30, and then he did 2 adult shows, 11:30 and 1 a.m. And then he did another show, adult show, the next night too, after the circus show. So he kind of did one for everything. So I was super impressed. Unfortunately, I got sick my last day on the cruise. And so I decided, I didn't get quarantined by the ship, but I decided to self-quarantine out of the goodness of my own heart. So I missed the circus story show, but I was told it was great. And so I don't have any info about that. But I was told A Circus Story was the final show that the singers and dancers did. And it was a great end cap to the cruise. And I wish I saw it, but I guess I'll just have to go back. But yeah, so the entertainment on the ship, phenomenal. 5 faces out of 5. Easy. Hands down, 5 faces out of 5. Oh my gosh, you guys, MSC did a great job with the entertainment. I'm really, really impressed. I was blown away. Totally family friendly, totally adult friendly. Well, I hope you enjoyed me talking about entertainment and food and my reviews. I hope this was helpful. There will be more videos to come about my experience on the MSC Magnifica. If anyone has any requests about what they'd like me to talk about, please leave it in the comments below. It'd be very helpful if you'd like or subscribe or share this video even. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys in another video. Bye.